Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Taro. Today is Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. So before I get started, there's actually, not including today, there's like 3 days left of February, and then we're in March. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Alright, so I'm going to start pulling cards. I'm going to start pulling cards. My last video was yesterday. I'm given like like a scavenger kind of energy, but it's not really from the collective. It's the opposition, the opposing people. It's like they're scrambling and trying to get what they can. I'm hearing like sirens in a distance. This could be like food, money, people. And by people I mean like they can just be trying to get anybody on their side. And I picked up on this energy before where there was like somebody trying to rally up a group of people to go against you. But these are people that are unintimidating. They're just like... The best example I can give you would be like... Wow, those are fire sirens. Firefighters. Yeah, that's a firefighter truck. A fire truck. So something could be going up in flames or a fire could be getting put out. Well, both. As someone attempts to put something up in flames, it goes out. The fire goes out. And I feel like it's the scavenger kind of energy. And it's kind of like I picked up on this energy before and I couldn't really explain it very well. But the best way I can explain it, right, it would be like this is like a loser, right? Body snatchers in disguise, they see what they can for money and the devil, right? This would be like a loser, right? And they're already very low on the totem pole of whatever, maybe life, okay? And they're trying to go up against you. And they're scrambling, trying to grab other people to go up against you. But the thing is, the people that they're grabbing, because they're just grabbing anybody, right? Anybody that's like, yeah, let's go against the collective. These people too are also very low on the totem pole of life, right? They're not very powerful. They're not very, they don't have any redeeming qualities to them, any useful skills. There's just fun. It's funny. There's this game I used to play in college, right? And my friends and I, we used to call it, what was it? It was something about superpowers, right? But it was like useless superpowers, right? So it would be like, an example would be like, you could breathe underwater, but only for like 5 seconds, right? Or like, you could breathe underwater, but you can't see anything, right? It was something like that, and it was just so funny, right? And it was just like, I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, I don't know why, but it's like, it's giving me that energy. There's something, I don't know, like they're scrambling for some sort of resources because they don't have anything to themselves that they can use. They just don't. I picked up on this energy before where, I think it was actually yesterday's reading, where it was kind of like the world needs people like this, but these people didn't want to be like this. And that has nothing to do with you, right? It's like someone being upset because they were born with like straight blonde hair and they don't like it, and they want hair that's, she fell asleep, that's a curly wild redhead. They want that redhead. And it's like, no matter what you can do, you can't do anything to gain. That's what you were born with. That's the hair that you're born with, right? And they're like, I don't want this hair, I want that hair, why can't I? And it's like this energy, they're not satisfied with what they have. They're not, like, well, what can you do with straight blonde hair? So many things, actually, right? There's beauty in that, but they don't want that. So they're like scrambling and trying to, it's scavenger energy. And it's so funny. I remember that game, and we used to say the dumbest things, right? Like, for example, like one of them would be like, you have the power to teleport anywhere you want to go, but it has to be within 10 feet. You see, it's like useless superpowers. That's what we called it. So, I don't know why. Maybe this person feels like what they have is useless, or they can't utilize what they have. Now, here's the thing, like, if you had that useless superpower where you can teleport anywhere you want to go, but it has to be 10 feet, you would make use of that. Like, you make it look worthwhile. Like, you make it look valuable. That's what it is. Whatever you have, you make it look valuable. And then you have, like, a bunch of losers. That's the best way I can explain it. They're just low on the totem pole of life. And a lot of it has to do because they're not happy with what they have. They're not satisfied. And here's the thing too, like, and now if they were to get what you have, right, do you think that would still make them happy? So let's say everybody has a useless superpower, right? But they want your useless superpower. Now, if they were to get your useless superpower, I just said you're able to make it look valuable. You're able to make it worthwhile. You're able to work with it, right? Because you know how to do that. You know how to utilize that skill, that gift, that power that you have, right? Now, if they were to have that, I want their useless superpower, right? I too want to teleport, right? And they realize that I can only teleport 10 feet away. I don't want this. That's not fair. Blah, 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 blah. Right? So then they took your useless superpower. You have theirs. And you're making theirs look valuable. You know how to work with it. You know how to, you see? They're not ever, these people, they're never going to be happy. A lot of it has to do, Aries first house. Could be an Aries. You could be an Aries. Or this is just how you make, like, This could be the way you utilize yourself, your energy. Self, physical body appearance, first impressions. It's just the way you make something look. Honestly, it could just be being human. You just make being human look amazing, enticing, easy. You make living look easy. You make life look like a piece of cake. You make, I want to be human too. You just make it look so good, right? It could be anything. You're eating a piece of bread. I want that piece of bread. Here, I'll give you a piece of... No, I want that piece of bread that the collective's eating. Whatever this is, you just make it look so valuable, so easy, so enticing. That's probably why I was getting useless superpower. Because it could be something so low on the totem pole too, right? You could have $10 in your pocket, but you make that $10 like, wow, you could do so much with $10 and blah, 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 blah. 11, a useless superpower, but you make it look so good, right? It's like people who wear name brand. A lot of the times, people who wear name brand, they don't know how to style it, so it looks clunky. It just doesn't look good, right, on them because they don't know how to style it. But you can make, I don't know, like a $10 scarf from Walmart, a pair of shoes from the thrift store, a bag from Temu, and like, I don't know, a luxury pair of pants. You can put it all together and it looks so good. It looks so good. It could be anything. This could be your aesthetic, your style, your mannerisms, your gifts, your abilities, your gifts. So it's just your gifts. You know how to utilize your energy, your humanity. You just know how to, you just make being a human look so good, so easy, so fun, so freeing. Because the reality of it is, I love life. And you make life look so delicious. But people want your life. Now, if you were to switch, you would do this, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking about this too. There's like a bunch of movies and shows about this where the person who's living their life, they're not utilizing it to their potential. So an entity would go inside that person because that person's like, oh, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They gave up their rights. They don't want to do it anymore. They feel like they can't do anything, whatever. So they allow an entity to enter into their body, right? Within a couple months, that entity has turned that person's life around. They're not employee of the week. They're being clean. They're sober. They've got better connections. They're a better parent if they have parents or children in the show, the movie, the book, whatever, right? They're someone to look up to in the community, blah, 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 right? That entity alone has done so much in the 3 months with that person's body than that person has done with their own body for however long they've been alive, right? That's what this is. So this is like a person or an entity, but I feel like it's people. You just make living so good. It looks so good. When you live your life, you make it look so good. So, of course, naturally, what do they want? Your life. Right? That hairstyle that you have. That eye color that you have. That clothing style that you have. Because you make it look so... Right? On first impression, with that Aries first house. First impression, it's wow. So these are scavengers. These people, this could be one person or a group of people. They're trying to see what they can take from you. Right? Because it's like, even if they take a little bit, maybe they can do so much or they can have so much. That's wrong. Wolf in sheep's clothing. This is wrong. This is wrong. That's so wrong to think that way. Right? Well, maybe if I steal their shoes. Right? So, in Harry Potter, Luna Lovegood, they used to steal her shoes, right? And Harry was like, oh, that's bad. Maybe you should report it. She's like, no, it's okay. They always have a way of turning up, blah, 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 blah. And that didn't stop her. Can't stop thinking about you. So this is somebody that can't stop thinking about you. That's a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's like this person could have been continuously stealing things from you, thinking that it would stop you, thinking that the things that they took from you, like, this is it, you know, like, for example, like, if they took your favorite mug, right, this is the mug, I took their mug, now they won't be able to continue on with their day because I took their favorite mug. Yeah, no, she's sleeping. Yeah, I'm just leaving her. I know. I heard her snoring, I'm like, what? Right, but here you are, you're still, it's okay, I got another cup, or it's okay, like, it's just, you know, it's not gonna stop you. Like with Luna Lovegood, her shoes kept getting stolen, she kept saying that. And she's, like, that's not gonna stop her from going on about her day. She'll have to walk, there was even times where she would walk barefoot because they would take all her shoes. So she's like, well, I still got things to do, I still gotta go to class, I still gotta do this, I'm still gonna go to the forest, the dark forest, and feed the thestrals, which she did barefoot. And her was like, aren't your feet cold? She was like, I don't mind. Right? I haven't noticed. Because that's not what she's focused on. Meanwhile, these people are over here thinking, oh, I got their favorite mug. Yes. Now my life is going to be great. Oh, I copied their hairstyle. Yes. Now my life is going to be great. Oh, I took their girlfriend or I took their boyfriend. Yes. Now my life is going to be great. And it's still not. It's still not. Because it's not. That's not what that is. That's why it's wrong. This is so wrong. This is wrong. The way they're thinking is wrong. They're wanting to steal anything and anything that they can, thinking that maybe if I take this, I mean, I will love life too. Maybe my life will be delicious. Maybe my life would be easy. Maybe life would be an easy breeze. And it's not even that. It's not even about the things that you have. It's not. A toxic relationship, word magic. So this is somebody who you had a toxic relationship with, or they thrive off of toxic relationships. With word magic here, this is somebody who likes to use their mouth a lot in very negative ways. Gossip, manipulation, lying, eavesdroppings. This somebody is eavesdropping on you as well. Toxic relationship, word magic. Apology accepted, access denied. He's obsessed with you. So for some of you, this could be like an ex of yours that was trying to take things from you. For a lot of you, so the toxic relationship word magic could be like your reputation, trying to tarnish or diminish your reputation. And a lot of it is because they're just obsessed with, I feel like at some point it surpassed being obsessed with you, and it went towards more like your life, your being, your essence, your charisma, your aura, your spirit, right? The obsession is with that. How can you take that? It's impossible. God would never let that happen. You can't do that, right? So for a lot of you, this is like an ex of yours, an ex-girlfriend, an ex-boyfriend. The card says he's obsessed with you, so it could be an ex-boyfriend. I almost said ex-husband. So for some of you, if you're divorced, this would be your ex-husband that was doing this. I also feel like with the word magic and toxic relationship, they were exaggerating the relationship between the two of you. The toxicity, the level of toxicity, they were exaggerating that, right? Like, let's say, for example, you closed the door, right? They would be like, oh, and then they slammed the door so hard that the door frame is shook. Exaggerating. They're exaggerating the little interactions, the little details, the little arguments that you had. They're exaggerating it. This person has an obsession with you. This is a wolf in sheep's clothing, and they're trying to take whatever they can from you. This person could also be using words to keep you in a toxic relationship without you knowing, without your knowledge. Right? It's kind of like, stay in a relationship with me, ooh. And then you'll like unknowingly agree, right? And then you're just like, what? I'm in a relationship with you. Right? I'm gonna get 1 to 2 more, and then I'll change the decks. Neptune's warning. Whatever this person is trying to take from you or other people, it's not. They don't even have a sturdy foundation within themselves to maintain this. You see? So let's say they're trying to a good example would be hair color, because it's easy, right? I used to dye my hair a lot. Okay, so I know this. When you have really dark hair color, as I do, right? And let's say you want platinum blonde in your hair. There's a process so that you have to lift your hair color. You have to lift and lift and lift and lift and lift. And it takes multiple sessions, right? It takes multiple, right? Any hairstylist will tell you this. And it's not like you can go to the hairstylist one day and then the next day you can go back. No, you have to go. There's increments within that time. Like there's you know. So let's say this person, they want this is somebody who has really dark hair color. They want your bleach blonde natural hair color. But in order to do that, they need to start laying down the foundation to get that bleach blonde hair color. And in order to do that, they have to lift and lift and lift and lift and lift and lift and lift the natural dark hair. But so if they're not doing that and they keep trying to bleach blonde their hair, it's not coming out. It would be like a golden brown or like a honey brown or even like this color maybe, depending on the product, the volume, etc., so on and so forth. They're not laying down the proper foundations to even, you know, to stabilize their thievery. There's no stable foundation for that, right? Yes, my love. What happened, Pumpkin?
I want yogurt.
You want yogurt? Are you gonna eat it? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on.
Daddy,
Alright, so, right? Huh?
I need help.
You need help? Okay, hold on. Alright, I'm back. So, yeah. What happened? They don't even have the proper foundation to, like, keep whatever they're trying to take from you stabilized. Alright? Like, let's say they're trying to take money from you, like a big chunk of money from you. They don't even have the bank account to hold all this money. Hold on. Right? They're trying to take all your water from you, like, hold on. Okay, so, like, they're trying to take all the water that you have or all the love that you have in yourself, for yourself. Trying to take it, right, and put it inside themselves. But it's not going to stay because they have all these cracks and holes and divots and indents and things, and all the love is just pouring out, right? They're trying to take your mug because their mug has got holes in it. They're trying to dip into your well, right? Like, let's say they're trying to run into your backyard and take the water from your well. But when they take the water from your well, they have this bucket, and by the time they get back to their home, there's no more water in it. Come to find out, there's cracks on the side, cracks on the bottom. They don't have the stable foundation to keep whatever they're trying to take from you stabilized. It's just not, you know? Neptune's warning, if you put your faith only in the world of your senses, you will always know a hunger that cannot be satisfied. As the ocean dissolves the beach beneath your feet, I will show you that your fine castles and all inside them are made of sand. This person, there's something very shallow, very simple, very surface level about this person. And this is the same person that feels like they can handle your depth. They can control it, maintain it. Neptune is literally saying, like, you feel this way because of what you see, what you hear, the world of your senses. You will always know hunger that cannot be satisfied. It's much deeper than that. I keep getting the moon. There's something very deep and mysterious about you. And this person doesn't have the foundation to emulate that or sustain that. It's just not. I just said this person's very shallow. Very shallow. So whatever they're trying to steal from you, they don't even have the oceanic depths to maintain it. Like, let's say you're trying to put a whale. This is like putting a whale in a fish tank.
A whale?
A whale. You see? It's... And this is what they're trying to take from you. Something that they can't even maintain. Yes, my love.
Can I play my tablet?
Yes, you can. Where is it? I'll grab it. 1 second. This is a man. Proverbs 24:20. For the evil man has no future. The lamp of the wicked will be put out. Whatever they're trying to do, it's not going to work. I'm hearing whatever they've been trying to do. Yeah. For some of you, this is like an ex of yours. An ex-man. Or this, for some of you, this could be an ex-woman who is in heavy masculine energy. To the point where... Did you forget you're a woman? Did you forget that you get your monthlies and you gotta keep up with your hygiene and you gotta be clean? Okay, well, give me like 2 minutes. Right? For some of you, this could be a very masculine woman. To the point where it's like... It's not even that they're trying to be a man. It's just that there's no demure. No, they're not ladylike. They don't know how to be a woman. I picked up on this before. It's like a woman who is trying to be you, but the first thing about you is that you are a woman. So if you have a woman that is trying to be you, and the first thing about you is that you are a woman, and this woman doesn't know how to be a woman, how do you think that's going to work out? You're a woman trying to be another woman who knows how to be a divine feminine, who is in her most feminine, soft era, right? You know that's you. But how are you going to be me if you don't even know how to be a woman? But you want to be me so bad. But you don't know how to, like, wash yourself, brush your teeth, comb your hair. Do the basic things that a woman is known for. But you want to be another woman so bad. And the first thing that, in order to be that woman, is just being a woman. That's it. Just be a woman. So this could be that, or for some of you, this could be like a weird, toxic ex of yours that's trying to exaggerate something and take something of yours. For some of you, this could be a woman that's trying to, this could be the woman that's trying to keep you in some sort of toxic relationship with them and take what they can from you. There's also something very materialistic about this person as well. Very materialistic. That's why it says if you put your faith only in the world of your senses, what you can feel, what you can touch, which is what? Materials, monies, clothes, your hair, your aesthetics, right? These are worldly things that they want of you, that they want to emulate, copy of you. These are what they want of you. Not realizing those things, they are a part of you, but that's not what makes you you. That's what I'm saying. This is wrong. This is wrong for this person to, yes, I took their cup, now I can be just like them. It's deeper than that, right? And what are you gonna do with, like, if you get it? Like, you don't even know what to do. You're trying to steal this whale. You don't have a place to put it. You don't know what to feed it. Did you drink some water? I know, Pumpkin. I know, she kind of just gave up. We have success in reverse. Yeah. Whatever this person has been trying to do for some time now, it has failed. They did not win at this wolf in sheep's clothing. They failed. I'm getting publicly, miserably, because of their relentless need to continue to do something, take something from you. And they failed at this. So their word magic could have been like gossip, lies, manipulation, exaggeration, all of that, right? They failed. Their lamp has been put out. They were trying to take something from you, or hoping that all of this would prevent you from having money or materials or a home, a car, a job, right? Like if they took your reputation, nobody would want to work with you. Like you would be blacklisted in the community or industry, whatever, okay? They failed at this. The warrior. That is your energy. You know how to keep going. What was that? Hold on. Alright, so yeah, and then we have message reverse on the bottom of the deck. I feel like whatever message that this person tried to put out about you, that has to do with like distorting your image, your name, you, right? Whatever message that they tried to put out about you that they wanted to, like, let's say they were trying to control the narrative about who you are. That's what they were trying to like send out to the people, like, hear ye, the collectives, the POS, whatever, right? That's the message that they were trying to get out to people about you in order to block you and prevent you and take things from you, blah, 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 blah. That didn't work. It's like that message never got out. It's like they tried to send an email blast to everybody and it said error. It didn't go out. So in the beginning of the video, I talked about how someone was trying to start a fire, and the fire got put out. It was this. This is this person. And you being in this warrior energy, you know how to keep going and just, like, this doesn't really affect you. You know how to, like, not affect you. And you know, like, despite the fact that, like, someone wants to take something from you, at the end of the day, they're not going to be able to utilize it or be content with it. Right? How I was just talking about how the useless superpower game, right? So, like, let's say, back to the teleport one. Like, you can only teleport, but it's only, you can teleport, but it's only for, like, 10 feet, right? So, you know how to utilize that. And this person, if they were to take that useless superpower of yours, they're not going to be happy with it. They're not going to be satisfied with it. Because they don't know how to maintain it. No matter what they tried to take from you, at the end of the day, they wouldn't know how to maintain it. They wouldn't know how to utilize it. So it's kind of like this person thought that they could be a better you than you, or try to do something with your reputation to prevent you from being you, right? Like, oh, I got their favorite mug, so now they can't, you know, they're not going to be able to go on for the day. But I was just talking about how, like, even Luna Lovegood, like, all her shoes were stolen. And she still did what she had to do, even if she had to do it barefoot. She's going to do it. She's going to get it done. That's you. This is that warrior energy. You're going to do what you have to do. You let them. I say this all the time. Let them say it. Let them say what they want to say. Let them do what they want to do. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to stop you. Let them take what they want to take. And if they were meant to take it, then they were meant to take it. But if not, then you'll know because of God. But it doesn't matter because you're going to keep going. This did not stop you. It was supposed to, but it did not. I'm going to get a couple of tarot and then I'll close the reading. Eight of Pentacles, or Eight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. So this could be something at your job or someone was trying to prevent you from working. But with the Eight of Cups upright, yeah, this is somebody who feels like you walked away from them. Or you're walking away from them. Or this wolf in sheep's clothing. You walked away from this person. You decided to take action. Make your own decisions. Fight for what you want to fight for. And it's not this ex. It's not this person. And you decided to keep going. That's why none of this worked. This did not work. So whatever your ex was trying to do, it didn't work because you kept going. And the only reason why they were doing this is because of the Eight of Cups. You walked away from them. That's why. Remember how I was just saying how they're trying to like do that weird like, ooh, you're gonna be in a relationship with me forever, ooh, and then you're like, oh, unwillingly saying yes or unknowingly saying yes. It says make your decision and take action with confidence. Like you were dead set in stone when you said we're breaking up, we're getting a divorce, you were dead set on that, and that did not sit well with them. You were too confident in your decision, and they wanted to do something to confuse you. Like, maybe I should, stay married to them. Maybe I should get back together. Maybe I should work things out. Maybe I should, blah, blah. But you're like, no, my decision is final. And that's why they did all of this. Right? Trying to distort your image, trying to change the narrative, trying to get that message out that who you are is not who you are. Right? That it was actually, who you are is actually who they are. But they don't even have the stable foundation within them to even pull that off, right? It's clear that you don't love yourself. You got all these cracks and holes and divots and crevices, and all that love is pouring out. You can't sustain that love. You can't sustain that. You don't have the proper foundation to take that. And it shows. So this could have been someone who was saying that they're the ones that love themselves and are doing this in life, are doing that in life, and you're the one that's not. But it come to find out that's not true at all. You're the one that's the warrior. You're the one that's fighting, and you're not materialistic. You're not greedy. You're not trying to copy. You're not trying to like change your hairstyle to fit someone else's hairstyle and getting mad because it's not working out. That's not you, and it shows. Seven of Pentacles upright. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you know how to put the work in. You have a great work ethic. You know how to make things work. Now let's go back to the hair thing that I talked about. Like, let's say if you have really, really, really dark hair and you want bleach blonde perfect hair, you have to do the work, the sessions to lift and lift and lift that hair color. And it's not going to be, oh, I can go in today and then I go back tomorrow. No, because that will damage and break your hair. So you would have to go in like 1 week and then maybe like a couple weeks or a month from now do another session, and then another month do another. It takes time to achieve that. Or building a house from the ground up, you have to build the proper foundation. You have to build, what is it, the poles, the beams of it, the stability, like the skeleton of the house, right? The framework, the foundation. You have to do all that. No, this person is just, they want to put up 4 walls and be like, this is my house, I did all the work, and then when the wind blows it knocks her house down. They don't want to put in the work. So you could be divine masculine. You know how to put in the work. You know how to keep going. You know how to keep fighting. Or you could be divine feminine. If you're a divine masculine, you know how to take control and do what you gotta do. If you're a divine feminine, you know how to be a woman. What? Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. I'm also getting with the Seven of Pentacles upright. It also represents remembering. And yesterday's reading, the card that came out was remember. And it said don't forget. So a lot of you could be realizing, oh, I don't need this person in my life. Which, when you realize that, right, you confidently made your decision, you walked away, and this person was like doing the most to tarnish and mess with your image, your reputation. Right? I feel like, because I'm hearing it's like to teach you a lesson. I'll teach you from leaving me. I'll teach you from walking away from me. Like, I feel like this person had it in their mind that nobody walks away from them or nobody leaves them, that they leave people. So when you confidently made that decision to leave them, it really got them up in arms. There goes that saying again, up in arms. And they were like protesting that you cannot break up with them, you cannot divorce them, you cannot leave them. And I feel like with that Warrior 7 of Pentacles, you decided to pull all of that into yourself instead of this toxic relationship. Now, if this is a woman, this woman is just like, I hate to say it, but maybe the reason why you're being left is because you don't even know how to be a woman. Okay? If this is a man, maybe you're being left because you don't even know how to be a man. Whatever this is, it's this person, they don't know how to be who they are. In the most basic, simplest sense. If this is a woman, they don't know how to be a woman. And I'm not talking about transgender or wanting to be... No. This is just a woman who is a woman, but they don't know how to be a woman. Or a man who is a man, but they don't know how to be a man. And this is the same person that's trying to take something from you. But it's like, you don't even know how to be who you are. So you're trying to take something from someone else, and you don't even have the stable foundation to maintain that, to stabilize it, to keep it going. And you don't even, you see? Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles upright. This is you. It's so crazy because they're failing at life and they're not doing too good. They're not doing great. And they're watching you celebrating and being independent, successful, healthy, wealthy, and everything in between. Attractive, beautiful. You're in this energy. You're celebrating, having a good time. Right? That's your energy. And here they are being a big fat failure, losing in life. And it's the same person that you walked away from, and they're trying to take something from you. And it's not working. And the only thing that they can do is watch you be happy, successful, wealthy, healthy, independent, self-sufficient, and you're able to celebrate and like actually celebrate your wins because you're successful, right? This person, they're a loser. They're low on the totem pole of life. And they feel like if they take something from you, money, your reputation, your status, your cars, your clothes, whatever it is, it'll make them feel good. But even if they were to take it, right? Like, let's say they were trying to take your car. They don't even have a garage for that car, or the gas money to maintain that car, or the insurance to maintain that car, right? They don't have that. Trying to take the love that you have for yourself, and they got cracks and dents and divots in themselves, and they don't even love themselves. So how are they going to take the love that you have for you? You see what I'm saying? They don't have the whatever they've been trying to take, and they've been doing this for a while. Whatever they've been trying to take, they don't even have the foundation to keep it stabilized. But it's funny because this is somebody trying to make you to be the enemy. They can't do this anymore. Proverbs 24:20, for the evil man has no future. The lamp of the wicked will be put out. They failed. This is done.